Subai looked at his spirit and felt involuntarily attracted to its beautiful amethyst pupils. "Hey, buddy, are you hungry? If you are, I'll bring you some milk." At the same time, he could not resist caressing its soft head. Wootilda the little cutie shook its head as if to say that it was not hungry. "Okay, I'll bring you some milk, and we can go out to play. I can see your abilities that way." "Howl!" Purple Jade tilted its head, first revealing a trace of doubt and then letting a wave of spiritual power radiate from its body. The next moment, the flowers and trees that had just withered in the yard turned into red flowers and green willows. In particular, Mother Sue's favorite wisteria at the door sprouted fresh flowers in an instant. The fragrance of the flowers wafted about, fascinating people. "Howl!" The spirit looked at its owner as if waiting to be praised. This was not the first time Subai had witnessed such a situation. It also happened the morning Purple Jade was born, but the plants had quickly withered after the spiritual power disappeared. However, even after Purple Jade withdrew its spiritual power now, the vitality of the plants remained strong. He knew that this ability to catalyze plant growth was considered inert to wood pets, but this ability was also considerably energy-consuming to them. His spirit, on the contrary, did not seem tired at all. "Purple Jade is amazing. Let's go, I'll take you out to play." Subai picked the cub up and placed it into his backpack before leaving. After preparing the rations for Purple Jade, he rode his small electric scooter and took it out with him. The little cub settled its head on his shoulder and looked around at the novel world, curiosity filling its round eyes. "Subai, so that's the spirit you hatched, it's so cute." "Haha, yes, I hatched it a while ago." Purple Jade's lovely appearance attracted the attention of many neighbors. The main intention of bringing his pet out to play today was to understand its specific condition. Although he had already understood the general situation, he still wanted to see how the cub would perform. Thus, he did not go too far from home and just went to a small wood nearby. Stopping the electric scooter, he walked into the small wood. The downpour had turned into a drizzle, which was not enough to wet his clothes at this point. Purple Jade jumped off his back and landed on some withered yellow leaves. It blinked and raised its paw to play with the strewn leaves. Howl-tilda it walked quickly and then started spinning playfully around Subai. He looked down at it and asked, "Buddy, can you expand your thorn's domain for me to see?" Howl. Bobbing its head happily, the cub took a few steps backward and let a strong spiritual wave erupt from its body. A pale green light spread from it. In the blink of an eye, the ground within 2 meters of Purple Jade turned green, and plants of various colors came out. Following that, some green thorns as thick as a thumb drilled into the ground and penetrated the soils. Before long, the thorns covered the entire domain. Subai understood that this was Thorn's domain, one of Purple Jade's traits. It was not energy-consuming unlike other characteristics and was very useful. Within this field, the cub could not only restore its health much faster, its attack power was also much stronger, and it could heal from injuries as well. Because the dense thorns in the domain were poisonous and controlled by his spirit, it was difficult for others to get close. The most unpredictable thing was that these thorns were poisonous, but because of Purple Jade's hidden poison characteristic, the opponent would not realize it until the poison was released and would be totally caught off guard. Next, use Vine Whip to aim at that stone. Howl-tilda-pat, pat, pat. The little cub cast the Vine Whip 5 or 6 times in a row before it hit the stone, but it still failed to break the target object. Purple Jade, ... As if feeling embarrassed for failing at accurately hitting and breaking the stone, its mood plummeted for a moment and it also hung its head low. The flowers and plants followed its mood and drooped listlessly. Seeing his pet's aggrieved and depressed appearance, Subai's heart almost melted. It looked too cute. He quickly walked to the cub and gently stroked its back comfortingly. It's okay, it's okay. It's normal to miss on your first try. Purple Jade, its mood became even lower. He rubbed the back of its head and then hugged the cub. Do you know that you're already amazing? Other spirits may even be unable to walk when they go at it for the first time, but you can already freely release your skills. I'm very proud of you, really. With a bit more practice, you'll become more accurate. As long as you believe in me, I can guarantee that you'll become very strong and powerful in the future." After hearing that, Purple Jade looked up at him seemingly to ask if what he said was true. Was its master lying? Was it really better than all the other spirits? Subai nodded. "Of course, why would I lie to you?" Howl Tilda. Purple Jade was happy again. "Come, let me teach you. You'll improve after a little practice." The owner-pet duo started training on the accuracy of Vine Whip. Under his coaching, the cub controlled the skill with a higher morale and accuracy. Like this, he had witnessed his spirit's active characteristics, Thorn's Domain and Vine Whip. There was also a poisonous attack from his poison attribute, but it could not be seen due to its hidden trait. This skill, which was directly attached to the grass type, would not be revealed. As long as his spirit activated the skill and then used Vine Whip to hit its opponent, it could poison the target. However, it must be in contact with the target, and if the other fought back with a skill or defended with a shield, the poison would not take effect. Thus, Purple Jade only had to train its Vine Whip skill for now. In fact, Subai had already determined the future development of Purple Jade when he chose the materials for it. With the wood and poison attributes, the most suitable method was playing dirty, was it not? Coupled with the hidden poison characteristic of his spirit, it was even more suitable to play disgusting and dirty tactics. The so-called disgusting and dirty tactics naturally referred to hypnosis, parasitism, and other energy-consuming abilities. It also included reducing the opponent's evasion rate, as well as adding negative states to the target. With this type of skill, coupled with his pet's strong restorative and ever-tappable combat abilities, the odds of success were in his favor. Subai had already checked the relevant skills on the internet and was ready to equip Purple Jade with the suitable combat gear. Alas, he had no money. Apart from the parasitic jade skill at hand, he could only prepare everything else by himself. Nonetheless, he already had a way to earn money, and it was by relying on his golden fingers to view pet information, in addition to obtaining a Pet Tamer's qualification certificate.